April 1953. 7 British subjects return home from the Korean War. For almost 3 years, they had been held captive by the communist regime in the north. Among the returnees, here in the centre, is George Blake, an operative of MI6, Britain's Foreign Intelligence Service. There may be no sign of it yet, but he has come back to work as a mole for the KGB, Russia's secret service. 3 years later, in East Berlin, a 450-metre tunnel is triumphantly exposed by the communist media. Americans and British had combined to tap telephone cables on the other side of the Iron Curtain.
The Berlin Tunnel was an operation whose sheer size was, and still is, without precedent. Planning included, it ran for more than 2.5 years, and it tied up enormous resources in terms of money and personnel-wise, both British and American.
Moscow accuses the West of a warlike act. The CIA and their counterparts at MI6 had driven the tunnel from west to east with utmost care. Yet Blake blows the operation long before the tunnel is finished. For the time being, however, his masters let their opposite numbers carry on with their eavesdropping. The output seems well worth the effort. 50,000 magnetic coils of telephone calls, mostly between military stations.
Even today, after many files have been declassified, the CIA still maintains that they were able to retrieve a treasure trove of information out of these more than 500,000 recorded phone calls.